Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, today is the February 5th, 2026 meeting of the Environmental Conservation Board. We have an agenda that we are going to follow. First up, we have the Cass subdivision at 90 Mexico Lane, tax map 53-2-17, and it's a two-lot subdivision.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm Paul Lynch from Putnam Engineering, and we have received from the Planning Board our approval for the subdivision. So we have a two-lot subdivision, and it's currently in front of the Putnam County Health Department awaiting their approval to sign off on the final plat. Once they sign the final plat, I can then submit my construction application to construct the SSDS and drill the well, which are both needed for the building department to review a building permit application. We are under a time constraint in the sense that there's long-eared bats roost in this area. It comes up when you fill out your EAF. So there's a cutoff clock of any trees that you need to cut down has to take place before March 31st. If not, you can't cut a tree down until November 1st.
Because of a long-eared bat?
Yes. Yes. So in terms of the subdivision, getting our construction compliance, construction permit from the health department, and then moving on to getting a building permit, that March 31st date is coming very, very fast. And in my professional viewpoint right now, I don't see us getting all those things taken care of and approved before that clock kicks in. I submitted basically our limit of disturbance plan with the trees located on it, and we're going to be cutting down 45 trees. So we're under the maximum that the town allows of 50. And we're looking for a waiver so that we can fell the trees, not do any stumping, just cut the trees so that when we finally get our building permit, they can actually construct this year. Aaron's daughter, who lives presently in the lot next door, she lives here. They recently had their second baby. They're looking to build this house on this new lot. It's obviously a much bigger house, gives them more room, gives them a pool in the back. It just gives them what they're looking for and what they want in their life right now. So to lose the year it hurts. Yeah. It's it's not good. So that's what we requested. We requested a variance, the waiver, so that we can proceed to cut down the trees, wait until we get all our building, we get our building permit and everything, and then they can come in and do what they need to do as part of the building permit process.
But you got a 3-week window right now to...
Well, 5 weeks, basically, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the time flies by.
Yeah.
So what I've given you also is, just so you know that we're serious about this, there is the actual this is actually the subdivision plat. And underneath the subdivision plat is our drawings that we've put together for the town engineer as part of the subdivision process, which shows our limits of disturbance, our grading plan, our profiles, our site distance, our erosion control plan, our tree, the tree plan that we're cutting down.
50 trees is a lot. Did you do any kind of assessment, arborist, anybody come in to tell you what trees to cut down, or?
No, because that's just the limit of, that's just within the limit of disturbance that needs to cut down to be able to build that house and get the septic system in. See, normally, if there wasn't a bat issue, the normal process is Health Department signs off on the subdivision plat. Health Department approves a construction permit to construct your well, construct your septic. Building Department issues a building plan. And within that limit of disturbance, you cut down what you need to cut down. So there is no permit per se separate from the building permit. It's all part and parcel of when you get your building permit. So
Right. Now,
we're caught up in the fact that, well, we can't get our permit until we get these other hurdles cleared, and the March 31st date is going to
come very fast.
come
yeah.
very fast. So normally you would never see this application if it wasn't for the long-eared bat issue.
Right. And this is basically what you asked, but just to, I'm sure that you've already done the calculations and everything, but 45 is the minimum, like you can't go below the 45 trees, maybe make it a smaller for
Well, it's-
now.
In all honesty,
Yeah,
it's
I-
based on working in your driveway, siding your house. We did pull things back instead of letting the grade run out and go down the hill. We've got two rows of retaining walls that meet the town standards. So we've got a terraced front yard down here, and we're just cutting this area out back in the back corner just to locate the pool and then whatever we need to install the primary septic.
Right.
So everything else can stay. And obviously, once once you get through the building process and you've got your house built, you're going to landscape. So they're going to reintroduce trees and shrubs and so on and so
Right, yep.
forth. So it's not like it's just going to be left barren.
Right. And you need all those permits to cut the trees, because I know you need them to build at all, of course, but you need, like, there's no way that you could cut the trees before you got the permit to build, or it's all mixed together?
In Carmel, the mechanism for being able to come out and cut your trees, even though you've got a developed lot with the house
Right.
on it, to cut the trees, you either have to have a building permit to do this,
Yep.
or if you don't have your building permit, you have to come to the ECB.
Ah, okay.
So that is the town's regulations.
Okay.
So that's what brought me to you.
Yep. Is there any way, let's say that we gave you the waiver, is there any way for you, I mean, 45 trees is a lot for you to do this for each tree, but is there any way that you could double check, like have someone check that there were no roosting bats before you cut?
No.
No, okay.
No, because the DEC sets the calendar from April 1st to November 1st, and somewhere between that window is if there are bats that are going to roost in trees in this area, that's when they would happen. So they give themselves their own factor of safety. You may not have bats coming into the area until
July.
Late, right, it's just to have
May,
the
June,
trees there,
July,
Yeah.
kind of thing, and leaving in October. So the DEC's already got their factor of safety built
Yeah.
into their calendar.
Any impact to the neighbors, any of the trees near the property lines? Because I looked at it on Google Maps, it looks like a very treed area, so removing 45 is gonna have a huge impact to how the property looks from the street, right?
Actually, from the street, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
From the street, just on Google Maps, which is all I looked at?
Yeah.
It looks like solid trees.
Yeah, and actually, you would still continue to see the solid trees. There's some trees that are going to get cut when the driveway gets cut in, but other than that, this is all treed up, and this is all treed up in here, and whatever trees are back here, this is the expansion area, so we don't have to cut any trees there. So all these trees remain, and there's a couple of trees in this location in here, even though it's in the area of disturbance, those trees will remain. So there's still, I mean, you're just cutting the trees to get your primary septic in, and then to do this work.
What you're basically looking to do is just get the area cleared.
Yeah, just cut.
Just to get the foundations in and whatever.
Well, we can't even do the foundation.
No, but what I'm saying is you have to get the area cleared.
Correct.
Before you can start any type of, as you said.
Yes.
Septic, even putting in the building foundations.
Yes.
Because the vehicles carrying the material won't make it through the trees.
Correct.
What is the plan for all the timber? Are you removing it or leaving it on site?
It'll be removed off-site.
Recycled, I hope, or put to a secondary use.
I would imagine, I mean, there's some nice trees out there. I imagine it goes to a sawmill or it's cut up for firewood, one or the other.
Yeah.
So, I'm just trying to think if there's any other mitigation that we could do. Doesn't really seem like it, though. It seems like it's a cut and dry. Either we give you the waiver or we don't. I'm just trying to think, is there any, like, this is more for the board, do you think that we could give them a waiver, like, up until, like, the end of April, let's say, like, not an indefinite waiver? I don't know how that works.
No,
but,
you would-
It's one or the other, okay.
Yeah, either grant a waiver for the request.
Okay. So it is beneath the 50 trees. It's beneath the minimum for that. 45, it's a lot of trees, but in the grand scheme of things, I mean, we have a lot of trees in Carmel. I'm just deliberating with you guys. I'm thinking that we give them the waiver. Yeah, especially because I'm assuming once you're worried that you won't get it by April 1st, by March 31st. Do you have like a ballpark estimate of when you think you'll begin, or is it, I know you're moving at the speed of government, but
I call the health department like every 3 days.
Anything yet?
Have you looked at it yet? Now, it's been there since October. And
okay,
this is just for the subdivision approval.
right.
No, I'm serious. It's been there since October.
Oof. I believe that. I fully believe you that. Yeah.
So I can't.
So you have no idea when it's gonna
No.
come, right?
Are you aware of if there is I know you said about once all said and done and the people start doing the landscaping or whatever, is there a, figure you said you're taking down 45, is there a amount that would have to be replanted?
Town has no standard.
Okay.
There is no.
Because I'm just thinking how with the lumber companies out in the Northwest or whatever, they're, when they clear an area, once they're done, they replant, with, new ones and move on to the next area, so it's a
Yes.
regeneration.
That would be not stumped.
But I would say, I definitely think you should be, that the owners should be looking at, in their landscaping plan, be thinking about replanting like 20 of them.
Well,
Yeah, I know.
I don't think
They
that
haven't
they
reached-
wouldn't.
Excuse me?
I don't think that they wouldn't,
Yeah.
in the sense that they live in the property next door,
Yeah,
and that's pretty much wood. They haven't gone out there and just
yeah,
willy-nilly cut trees down for the
Yeah.
sake of cutting trees down. So I tend to think that, what they're looking to, I saw the house elevations, everything. I think they're looking to have a very nice house presentation. So they're going to be planting shrubs, trees. I mean, you're not going to be planting trees in between the two retaining walls or
Yeah,
right behind them,
yeah.
because the roots will,
Yeah.
in essence, push the walls out. So in that area, but when you get into the hillsides on both sides,
Yeah.
yes, you can. You'll go back and you'll
Yeah.
replant. And Mother Nature will also take
Oh, yeah.
its course and
yeah.
reseed.
When would you be doing the stumps?
That wouldn't happen until after the building permit is issued, so you could be
Okay.
talking,
Yeah, no, no.
guessing, sometime,
No, well,
May.
no,
Yeah.
only because,
Yeah.
then trees have a way of regenerating because of the
Mm-hmm.
stump, because the stumps weren't removed, and now you start getting shoots coming up, and,
but yes, the stumps could not be touched until after the building permit's issued.
okay.
All right, so does anyone else have any more comments? I'm thinking of giving them the waiver. All right. Okay, so I'd like to make a motion to waive the permit for the tree cutting of, let me just double check the,
45.
of the 45, to waive the permit needed to fell 45 trees on tax map 53-2-17. Do I have that motion?
Yes.
I'll second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. So there
Thank you
go.
very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right. Oh. Yep.
I'm the only person on your agenda.
Yes, you are. Not a lot going on this time of year. If you came in like June or May, that would be a different story. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna take this.
Yes.
Thank you. All right. So the only other item on our agenda is the minutes, the meeting minutes for January 15th, 2026. The only person that cannot vote is Ed Barnett, who's not here anyway. So do I have a motion to approve the meeting minutes for January 15th, 2026?
I'll make the motion.
I second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. So with that, I would like to make a motion to close the meeting.
I'll second that one too.
Yeah.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Have a great evening, and we will see you in 2 weeks.